Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, he's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off
Leading off
today.
the afternoon for Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we get underway in Philadelphia. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
A quick out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think you steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gallo racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Jeff Bagwell. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And as you can see, the Astros currently lead the AL in that department. Digging in, Carlos Correa. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out with the man at first. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Mike Scott, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
Now batting, Lenny Dykstra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lenny Dykstra.
And that misses, ball 1. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over, and you're going to have a W.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 1-2, here it comes. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in, Jim Thome, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. It's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Standing in, Evan Gattis. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
At the plate, Josh Reddick. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. Gallo is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Malik Schmidt.
Malik Smith the next to hit. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Calhoun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Astros leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Joey Gallo now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
in for strike two.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Stepping up to the plate, Roy Campanella. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Schmidt. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. The William Penn statue above City Hall here in Philly as we're set for inning number 3. Into the box, Mike Scott. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Mike Scott.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Lifted in the air out to right. Gallo moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Not in time. Fantastic play, but he's unable to finish with an out, and runners will be at the corners now with 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Bagwell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. In to score the runner from third. Springer is on his way home. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide. 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Another one sent foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Dykes moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Bregman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And there's ball two now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Thome will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0 to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Nomar Garciaparra.
So stepping in, Nomar Garciaparra. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Settling in now, Aaron Nola. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Josh Reddick.
Stepping up now, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Schmidt.
Stepping in, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's running towards second. Back up to, oh no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And he's safe.
The pitcher, number 35, Mike Scott.
Stepping in now, Mike Scott, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Two runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. No hits to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. 2 left for the Astros, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Lenny Dykstra back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Line toward the gap in left center, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Striding in once again, Thome. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike, so I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box, Schmidt. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Chopped weakly to the left. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in now, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Strike 2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
0-2, here it comes. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Here's George Springer. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this will land foul. 1-2. Here it comes again. He sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up.
Bagwell.
He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Jeff Bagwell. He grounds it sharply to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Now batting, catcher Evan Gattis.
Ready once again, Evan Gattis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Gallo. And that's the third out. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the city of brotherly love. It's now 4-0 Houston. Into the box now, Roy Campanella. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Here it is on 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Chopped in front of home plate. And a good throw gets him one gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging back pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Stepping in, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Misses. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Omar Garciaparra, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Vince Velasquez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Vince Velasquez.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Digging in once again, Mike Scott. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. George Springer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the 3-1. Way in front of that fastball.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they're in front 4-0. Hernan Perez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Hernan Perez.
Too low, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hit weakly back to the mound. No problem here. 1 away.
Center fielder
So another
number 4.
exceptional effort for him
Lenny
on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Striding in once again, Lenny Dykes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1, and he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Thome.
Standing in now, Jim Thome, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Schmidt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the belt, the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Oh, 2-out base hits. That's how you win championships. The teams that come up with the big clutch hits, they usually win.
Joey Gallo.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Jared Eichhoff is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Jared Eichhoff.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. In there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman.
Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gallo is in pursuit, He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Carlos Correa will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. A 3-for-7 line. Fouled back. Hit to third. Schmidt is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Joey Gallo now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Schmidt. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Phils have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
In now, Roy Campanella. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right
now. Now batting.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Tanner Shepard comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Tanner Shepard.
Adam Jones will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. This is line to left. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Ready for another shot now. Nomar Garciaparra, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The batter, pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
Roman Quinn will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing, line drive, and he comes through in the clutch. This will tie the game and get everybody running. The tying run scores. Here's the go-ahead run to score. Now 3 runs are in.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Dykstra. Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen
Houston,
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming
Thome
left-handed batter. Into the box now, Lenny Dykes, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the box, Jim Thome, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A runner at first with no outs here. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Nobody out, runner on first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Schmidt. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, third
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Schmidt. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
One and one. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Bregman into shallow left. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. To the right side and through a base hit. Dykes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that's a nice hit right there. But you know what? It's a 200 RBI he drove in with that base hit. Now, that's not 1,000. It's not something that's going to get him in the Hall of Fame yet. But he'll remember it.
In now, Roy Campanella. Fouled back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Smith retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 8 and the Astros 4. Jordan Lyles comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Evan Gattis now standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dykes moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros are down quietly. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Harris is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 36.
Manuel Margot will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Manuel Margot.
Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. Career numbers against Will Harris. 12 hits in 36 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. A little roller toward the hole. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Jones.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
He'll try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
The 2-2 coming now to Jones. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Schmidt. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Omar Garciaparra.
Ready once again, Omar Garciaparra, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, Matt, I could go cliches and say if you hang it, you bang it, right? But not every curveball is the same. He just stayed with that breaking pitch and drove it out of the ballpark. That was a nice swing.
Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Avisail Garcia.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Phillies 9 and the Astros 4.
Your attention, please.
Noah comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kirk Noah.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Malik Smith.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Well, a lot of people are going to say that's a nice single right there. Maybe a little bit too late. He was 0 for 4 before that. The team's getting beat. They're going to point the finger and say he's been a big part of their losing today.
Here's George Springer. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, if you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Jared Eichhoff earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.